Greetings. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to get into how you are a spiritual being having a physical experience. You have enormous power locked up inside of you. And you can be, do, or have anything that you want. You just have to get into the practice of using the techniques and tools to master this, to help you to achieve what it is that you want. You see, when we come into this physical body, on this dense physical plane, we forget who we are. And so I want to awaken that within myself and within others as I am sharing with you as well. So part of the tools is getting back to you, putting the focus on you. There are so many distractions, there's so many different things that's going on that keeps getting us further and further and further away from who we truly are and what we truly can do and be and want and have. And so we also get into these roles of life, mother, father, we think we're our jobs. We think that we are these things, and we get caught up into those characters, and we forget why we're here and who we are. And so a lot of times we go around trying to please others, and we somehow forget who we are. We forget who we are. We get lost into this thing called life, and we want to please others. And in doing that, we neglect ourselves. We neglect ourselves, and before you know it, so much time has just passed us by. And we stop one day to remember that we have not accomplished what it is that we really wanted to accomplish. We start to think back on all those visions that we had, things that we wanted to do, things that we wanted to be, what we really wanted to do. But this thing called life gets in the way, and we think we can't do it. We get caught up in this 9-to-5 job, this rat race, and we forget, and time is just passing us by. So the question I have for you is, when are you going to stop and do the things that you want to do? What is it that you want to do, have, or be? You. The focus is on you right now, not anyone else, not a job, but your passion. What is your passion? What is it that you really, really would like to do? And so that's a start. That is a start to, let's just start there. Let's just say we start there. And then I want to also talk about what I mentioned so many times over and over again. And what are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you saying? What are your feelings throughout the day? Are you happy with your life? Are you willing to change it? Because you can change it. And in my last video, I mentioned you can change it in an instant. You really can. You just have to start. So once you start, you plant those seeds, your life is going to change. You just have to continue to water that flower, water that seed, so that it grows into what you want it to be. And that's really, like I said, I always say it's simple, but it's not easy. And you have to maintain that throughout every waking hour of the day that you think about it, because sometimes, we're thinking about other things and we get caught up in other things. But whenever you get a chance, I mean, this could be when you're at a grocery store and you're standing in line and there's a issue or a problem that's going on, and you're, instead of getting frustrated about the line being held up or these different issues and different problems, you could take that time to have positive thoughts, to have a different perspective on the situation that you're in. You could do this like when you're at a traffic light, or when you're caught up on the beltway and things with the traffic. You know, you can take those moments and transform them into something very, very beautiful, instead of focusing on what's at hand, and that is the congested traffic, the you know, you're being late for whatever it is that you're where you're going because of the traffic, etc. So really, you could take these moments, these different moments, and when it seems to be a bad situation, and turn it, just change your perspective. Okay? And so really, these are just some tips that I'm just throwing out of different things you can do. Always pay attention to your thoughts. Change negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Okay? What are you saying? You know, how are you speaking throughout the day? When situations come our way, how are you speaking about it? You can change your perspective of it and make it into something positive. Okay, how do you feel when these things are going on? Are you agitated? Are you angry? Are you, just uncomfortable? Just these different feelings that you're feeling. You want to think about something positive that's going to take you out of those negative feelings, those negative emotions, and transform them into a positive emotion. You can think back on a very memorable time when you were happy or joyful about something, and just kind of meditate upon, on that, or think about that, and start to shift your thinking and what you're feeling to a time when you were your happiest. And so those are some tips that you can do. But and the distractions, how are you spending your time throughout the day? What are you doing with your time? Are you doing things that's going to push you and move you forward into what it is that you really want? So that's another thing that you can do. You can instead of watching a movie, or watching the news, or watching TV, or watching the latest gossip, the latest dramas that's going on, you could take that time to focus on you and think about you and how you can better your life and your situations. You can journal and do things like that, instead of getting caught up in the latest gossip and the latest dramas of life. Who are you in company with? I mean, who are you spending your time with? Are the people that you're spending your time with, are they negative or are they positive? Because if they're in that low vibration, then it's going to bring you down into a lower vibration. And so you want to pay attention to who you are surrounding yourself with, and maybe think about surrounding yourself with more positive, more successful people, and then you will be positive and successful, and you will have more positive things that will occur in your life. So these are just some pointers. I'm going to be back on here on camera in a day or so. I just felt the need to just to spark higher self, gave me the nudge to do a quick video. I know it's been a few days, it's been quite a few days since I put anything up, but I'm going to putting up more videos in the next day or so. So I just wanted to leave you with that. So remember, you have enormous power inside of you. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience, and you can be, do, or have whatever it is that you want and that you desire. And these are some tips and tools that will help you along the way. So I hope this helped. I love you all, and I will see you on camera in a day or so. Thank you so much. Peace and love.